Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and in the last episode, we discovered that we could just use flux points. I say discovered, we yoinked it from the comments. Thank you for that. And yeah, so we've got this up and running. It's, doing some stuff. Now, specifically, we've got this guy running, getting us crushed ruby ore, as well as processing vanadium magnetite ore, the refined version of it. Now, the point of that is to hopefully get our hands on this stuff. This one being vanadium dust, and this one being chromium dust. Now, if we consult the recipes here, so crushed ruby ore, which is what we're making, we're using this ore to do it, and we're doing it at an MV level, sometimes a low voltage, doesn't seem to matter. As you can see, chromium dust we should be getting at a 10% chance, not even including the extra 6% for being at medium voltage. Don't know why we don't have any. At 10%, having this much crushed ruby ore, we should have some. And yet we don't. Now we've got chromite, which apparently isn't chromium, so that's awesome. That's pretty cool. But like, we should be getting it. So I'm a little bit concerned that that's just not working at all, to be honest. Because 10%, the fact that we don't have one seems astronomical. Now, it looks as though we can electrolyze chromite dust, and it will give us 2 chromium, guaranteed. That's probably the play because we've got chromite. So if I want to turn this into chromite dust, apparently I just smelt the ore and we get chromite dust. So yeah, let's do that. Apparently I did not see that recipe yesterday. I'll tell you what, I see it today. I think we've got a decent amount of chromite. I'll double check. Yeah, what's that? About 10k. Yeah, we're fine. We don't need to duplicate this, surely. Listen, if we run into problems in the future, we'll sort out getting the raw resources. At the moment, we'll enjoy the fact that we have them, and we'll hope that we won't need more. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Now, the electrolyzer. I don't think we have one placed down. I think we were going to. Oh, no, maybe we did, because I'm pretty sure I made one. Extractor, assembler, reactor, solidifier, electrolyzer. Beautiful. While we're here, what's the play here? I think what we do, because I want to get the network over there, you know what I mean? I could just wireless it. Do we just wireless it? Yeah, why not? It's honestly not that big a deal. We're just going to go transmitter. Where's a nice spot for it? This looks pretty good. We'll chuck this guy down. Shift right click that guy. Maybe get a pattern grid, as well as a stack of patterns. Chuck this guy down, chuck in the patterns, and then go put the network card in here. Ta-da! Now I can just make stuff over here. Cool. Alright, so chromite dust. We want to slam that through an electrolyzer. We want to put 7 in, and we're going to get all of this out of it. Now, the oxygen gas is a gas. Yay! But I don't know what we're going to do with that information. Obviously, we want to store the gas. It is allegedly a gas. I think we're going to have to see if it wants to treat itself as a fluid. Where am I looking? It's back here, isn't it? I've gone to it. Yeah. I think we'll test to see if it wants to be a fluid. Because it might. It might go in this tank. It might also just go into a chemical tank. So we'll allow it to do both. And we'll sort of just see which one it chooses. And then figure out what we're doing next afterwards. So this guy here, he's going to input from the front. That should be fine. This guy's obviously going to input. We need to make a few different channels. So we're going to need a fluid channel. We want the electrolyzer to extract and potentially chuck it into the tank. If it does want to treat it as a gas, I think mechanism chemical counts as that, but we might just have a gas option. No, it looks to be just mechanism chemical. So we'll give this a shot as well. Why not? Set it to extract and pick this guy here and set it to insert. Cool. And yeah, we'll do a process. We'll see if it works. We'll see what it spits out in the end. But sounds good to me. So if I go chromium dust, I can order this and it will allegedly do it. Let's have a look. In goes this stuff. We can probably help that out by setting this guy to be stack mode. Interesting. Chromite dust in a medium voltage. I'm losing my mind. That's fine though. It might be fine. We'll look at the Sorry, I'm sorry to do that to you guys. Oh, it looks like we can do it quite easily. Okay, everyone relax. It's fine. I don't need psychiatric treating. Cool. Wait, possibly cool? Let's go cancel a few of these things. For example, let's cancel this, because that's not doing it. And we'll cancel that because, I mean, clearly that's not doing it. We'll just have to try our different ways. Cool. Has it made the stuff yet? Not quite. What is our limiting factor with this guy? He needs crushed realgar and stuff. It's kind of hard to track what it's stuck on. You know what I mean? I think it still is these guys here. To be fair, part of that might be because I've got some leftover ruby in here, which we do not need. I guess it's already gone anyway. But that might be some of the problem, is that it was sort of getting hijacked. In saying that, I mean, looks like that's still all we've got in there, so I'm guessing not. What else are we after? Because the realgar dust, and impure realgar, and arsenic, and gallium. Well, I think it's the gallium that we're after, so if we search gallium, it's the gallium arsenide that we're after. That's done in the mixer with gallium and arsenic, so that shouldn't be a problem unless the mixer is currently full. He's not. He's fine. He's vibing. Which means it's the step before that. So let's go here. So we've got gallium. We saw that. So it's just the arsenic dust that we're not too sure on. And we're not able to look at the recipe for in there for some reason. But if we spell this right, we can look at this recipe. Which is, yeah, realgar in a centrifuge. Let's go check the centrifuge. Where is it? It's this guy here. I mean, yeah, he's processing. I guess maybe he is a little bit slow, but, you know, he's doing his best. he's doing what he can. We could just make a few more of these. I think that should be fine, right? Yeah. Let's make a few more centrifuges. Let's help them out. We could do a faster one, but I think we'll just do normal, good old-fashioned centrifuges. We can make at least one of them quite easy, and that's going to double our production. Sounds good to me. Set those to input extract, blah, blah, blah. And then let's go ahead and copy this stuff. Boom. And copy this, and boom. Cool. That should work. No. No, yeah, that's all fine. Awesome. He doesn't have power, but as we have learnt... Where's my closest flux point? I think I'll just have to scroll for it. Come on, flux point. You can do it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Now he's got power. Okay. It's still not done. It wants a diode, which it needs liquid glass for. That shouldn't even be a problem, but it's pretending it is. For the diode. Okay. So the diode, what's your problem? You're made in an assembler. Interesting. I imagine you're made in this assembler, and you are. You take 20 seconds. I think that's just a problem where we need some stored. You know what I mean? But to be fair, we should just have the finished product stored. We should have a bunch, but I guess I haven't been doing that. So I guess we should start doing that. Because that took a ridiculous amount of time. Yeah, I think so. On the topic of that, nah, yeah, whatever. Good electronic circuit. Cool. We'll bookmark that and chuck it in here. Try to get 20 of them kept in the system. That's going to be a pretty tall order. I don't know. We'll once again, we'll see what it sort of gets stuck on. As for the alloy wires and stuff, I know we're not really progressing further in that direction. Maybe I should quickly do that while I remember, as in the electrolyzer. But we do want to be fixing these problems sooner rather than later, I think, like in the earlier parts. So here's our basic electrolyzer. Let's break him. We can also... I think we can just tell this guy, don't send power up. And then we can slap this guy down. He's still getting power because he can't up himself. But I should be able to just chuck this guy on. And that shouldn't be a problem. That should keep him powered as well, I think. It's currently not doing it, but... is that a problem? I don't know if it's a problem. If I break that, does he still get power? He does, and he actually gets it faster. But then one of these guys probably doesn't get power. Which kind of doesn't matter, to be honest. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge a little later. Cool. So if I chuck this stuff in now, it'll process, It'll take 11 seconds. We can see up here. And then we can sort of see what the gas does. Then I'm going to jump back into the previous stuff and see if we can figure out what needs fixing. For example, the wires. We need to fix all of our wire recipes. Oh, the gas is going somewhere. And it looks like it will go into the fluid tank. Beautiful. All right. Makes my job easier. Break that, break that. Let's go import it and let's see if it works in the refined storage fluids. I'm going to assume it does, but we're going to find out in a second. Cool. Awesome. So now we have a way to make oxygen. That's pretty good if I say so myself. Awesome. And also that should be chromium, right? Or did that make chromite? No, it made chromium. Or at least it looks like it did. Chromite dust, electrolyzed chromium. Beautiful. So what's the other stuff we need? We need vanadium. Is there a vanadium steel? Sapphire slurry gives a 2% chance. That's never happening. 2%, 2%. Guaranteed out of a mixture Oh! Vanadium magnetite can just give you the stuff in a centrifuge. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't we already be doing that? I'm crazy. I swear these recipes just appeared overnight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Alright, so we want this one here. Because we've already got that. Yeah. Beautiful. Why wouldn't we? That goes into a good old-fashioned centrifuge, which we've got double of. Brilliant. Yeah. Awesome. So, if we search vanadium, we can just make the dust. It'll just chuck it in here. And it won't work. Why would it? But the point is that it should. Why does it? 2 is meant to go in. Oh, but it split it up. Yeah, my bad. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing that you did that. Okay, hold on. We can surely fix that. Let's set this guy to do stacks. That should sort of solve that problem. Chuck you in there. Fingers crossed. It might not. Oh, yeah, this is not going to work as wonderfully as I thought for anything that needs 2, which is a lot of things. What we can do, though, we can have it remove 2 at a time. I think that'll be fine. Yeah. Just do 2 at a time, and these guys stop if you've got 2. That should work. He'll take 2 out, he'll place it in here, for example, or he'll place it in there. Yeah, that should be fine. That shouldn't be a problem. This guy's not too happy, because obviously there's no power below him. That's fine. That's that solved. Cool. And we should get vanadium. And then we can combine them both to get vanadium steel. How cool is that? We'll wait for this to finish. Vanadium dust, beautiful. And then all we need is a bit of steel. And it should get us 9 vanadium steel dust. We'll order it. We'll see how long that takes. I don't know if there's a mixer recipe that needs to happen. And then this is all to get the advanced cutter, because the cutter last episode was very slow. He's doing okay now, but I think it's just a matter of time. So I do want to upgrade him eventually. We're getting there. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll get rid of like everything except for the cutter. Maybe I'll leave those 2 stuff here, just so that we remember what we're doing, because there's a lot happening. Okay, everyone, deep breath. Whew, we're Greg teching. We're doing some great Greg teching right now. Okay, now our second problem that we have are some of the recipes that go in here. For example, the wires. We've got them coming in here. They are working. It's reasonably fast, but it's just kind of messy. So what we could do is we could use the wire mill, right? This guy will make some wires. Very nice. Now, if I search, for example, red alloy wire, that's a classic that we need. We can make it by putting a alloy plate in here, and we get 1 red alloy wire, lickety-split. Lickety-split? Yeah. Or we can extrude it with a wire mold in a medium voltage. It will take 8 seconds, and we'll get 2. That's pretty slow. We're not going to do that. We could do the wire mill. That's 4 seconds for 2 wires. At low voltage, if we do medium voltage, it's 2 seconds. So that's a second per wire. Now look, that's pretty good, right? We place a few of those, awesome. The problem is, like, whether we like it or not, this guy, he kind of just is faster. He just is. If I want a stack of wires and I type 64 in here and I order it, he's making it faster than 1 a second. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the fastest thing we've ever seen in our entire life, but it's decently fast. And I have a feeling that if I craft a couple more of these, which I can't, but if I could, I think it would go faster. And we can do a little test run, because I've just obviously crafted quite a few more, or ordered a few more at least. What do we have? 2, and then a couple up there. Let's close out of that, close back in. Yeah, plenty of these. We've got 3 of them. Look at that. If I order, for example, tin. How much tin do we have? What's a quick one that I've got? We can do copper. If I want to add a stack of copper wires now, I think it will use all 4 and it will go pretty fast. Like, look at that. It's pretty decent. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it at the moment to change that. We definitely could. It would allow us to do the recipes completely with refined storage, but I just thought I'd sort of tell you what I'm thinking at the moment. I think we just leave it for now. Eventually, right, when it's like, okay, no, we need to solve it. Hopefully we'll have fixed everything else and we can just slam down, 10 medium voltage wire. Like, it won't be a problem. Sure, trust me, guys, trust me. So, is that fine then? Should we just do the cutter? I think so. The cutter obviously needs this vanadium doohickey. We can do that in a medium voltage lathe. How difficult is that to make? Looks reasonably doable, so we'll attempt to order it. Now, what's happening here? Red alloy wires. Okay, so they are kind of a problem. Look, guys, I'll give you that. They are a bit of a problem. If I want a wire mill, if I want an advanced one, I need stuff for it. What's the play here that I'm thinking? I'm thinking the play is to tell this guy to work properly. He's meant to keep a stack, which he's trying to do. I think we have this guy also keep 640. I think that's the solution. Which means we need more red alloy. Guys coming in here. Red alloy. Boom. Keep a stack in there. That should be fine. Red alloy, we need ingots. And they get processed into alloy plates. That plating happens somewhere. Not there. I'll be honest with you. I don't know where. It's possible that it's doing it. It's not all the way down there. It's possible it's doing this in the overworld, which is very much something we need to solve, because it does appear as though that's what's happening. So we'll jump under the sea. This is where our previous Greg Tech stuff is hiding away. Excuse the lag if there is any. Washer, macerator, fun stuff. Got a few machines down here that we don't even have up top. And where are these plates happening? We've got some pulp happening there. We've got glass tubes still being made in here. And then here we go. We've got this guy, a low pressure steam forge hammer. We do not want that to happen anymore. We're going to jump into the processing place. Oh, where it's dark and spooky. We are going to go over here. And we're going to look at these machines. Yep, this is the one we want. And we're going to take out at least the... I should probably take the wrought iron, but... yeah, we'll take the wrought iron as well. While we're here, let's do it. Let's do it properly. So we'll take these 2 guys out. Jump over to Greg time. Now, this should be a forge hammer, which we don't have spares of. So we'll have to make some. Advanced? No, it's not going to let me. I mean, it's not going to let me do any of them, which is I won't lie to you, a little bit of a problem. Ever so slightly a problem. We'll get the anvil. Where are we? Basic forge hammer. Yeah. We'll craft one of those, because I think that's doable, at least. And then I think I'm going to cancel everything. Right? And then try to make it? No, it's not too happy about that. I'll order the rest. That might be able to do it. I think it can. We've got one piece. No, I don't want that to happen. We just want our basic... We just want basic circuits. Can we please... Is that something we can make happen? I'm going to need a... this is part of the problem with this. I need this guy to stop. You only work with redstone. And stop yoinking my stuff. Please. What are you doing? Glass tubes and... I need to take all those recipes out. They're so slow where they are. But it's like one issue after another. Alright. I'm gonna grab them as well. Let's sort this out. So forge hammer can go there. Where do we think these glass tubes are happening? Or whatever they're called. They're happening in here, and they're happening in an alloy smelter. Now they do need a casting mold bowl. That is going to be a little bit annoying to do, so... it won't be... whatever. We'll just make one. It's fine. Bowl mold. Casting mold bowl. Cool. Now, we've obviously got alloy smelters. I don't really know if they're doing anything currently. They have the recipe for red alloy ingots. Cool. I think we just set up a new spot for it. I think that's fine. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. I'll just set up a thing over here. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, I really do enjoy doing this. I know I say it every time I do it, but it's... I don't know, there's something satisfying about it working perfectly as intended. Boom, boom, boom. And then where's my machine? I don't have one. What am I doing? Alloy smelter. And we want... Yeah, I guess we want a basic one. I'm surprised we have so many, but that's okay. Not a problem. Let's remove this guy, accept that. You also get that recipe, I think. Now, I'm no longer sure. I'm pretty sure we're doing everything right. Round robin, copy this, paste this. It's enabled. Oh, it didn't. Am I crazy? Did I not click paste? Paste. There we go. Enable. Extract. Sure, do stacks. Insert. Extract. Insert. Cool. This guy becomes that. So that should now be a thing that can happen. Cool. We love that. We love that. These guys, where are they going? Forge hammer. Yeah, we're still trying to make that, aren't we? Forge hammer. Dun, 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 dun. What are you waiting on? The forge hammer. This guy I can cancel. Sure. This guy's... He should be being made. There should be a circuit assembler. Oh, he probably doesn't have power. Yeah, none of these guys have power at the moment because my thing, when I did the stuff and the things. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Boom, boom, boom. And they've already got power. This guy will need power as well. And then he seems to be fine for now. Oh, I think Autry was also saying in the comments to get the flux configurator. So we'll attempt to make this. And I'm guessing it allows us to copy this stuff all across. Yep, so we've copied that configuration, and then I just right-click, and it slaps it on. How cool is that? So we do that, and now it's got power. Boom, power, boom, power. Very nice. Circuit assembler's here. So that's where we're about to have a bunch of basic electronic circuits made. How cool. Sorry, Mr. System, for how long it's going to take you. What do I need? Forge hammer. Cool. And there we go, basic forge hammer. So once again, I'll have to set him up over here. Should we try to copy and paste it and see what happens? I think we should. We've procrastinated this long enough. Let's try and copy paste it. Let's select the right gadget next time. Copy paste, cool. So what do we need? We need it in copy mode. We're going to shift right click. Here, by the way, these I want to go on the sides for obvious reasons. Reasons being that they look cool. And then we'll right click there. So we've got this selected, cool. We can probably, yeah, we'll take the whole thing, why not? We then want to go settings menu. And we want to increase the Y level of one of these guys to be that. Nope, that's not what we want to do. Let's try this again. Let's lower that Y level and increase that Y level. So we'll lower that once again. Awesome. We'll bump that up. Confirm. Cool. So we've got that copied. Oh, we don't actually want the front part, right? We just want... Yeah, my bad. We want to actually... Yeah, do that. Confirm. Cool. So we've got that all copied. And yeah, that will paste. Yeah, that should paste perfectly. So we go into paste mode. We go into settings menu. And we bring this guy back to 0. We bring this guy back to roughly 0. And then we sort of figure out where we want it. So if we aim here, and then we take this guy down a level, that's fine actually. You can go back one. That looks pretty good. Looks to be where I want this to go, assuming everything works. Then I right click and we see what it can place. And it places everything perfectly. So if we place this here. Now I would like it to bring the bricks as well. So what I can do is we can now copy this section and everything should be fine, if that makes sense. So if we go copy and we shift right click this and right click there, do the same thing, send this up. I think that's fine. 1, 2. Yeah, then that should work perfect. Then it should give me the little bit of a walkway. Oh, and that'll be awesome. Okay, cool. Did it get below as well? Yeah, it did. Yeah, this is awesome. Ignore the time changing. Okay. Okay. And everything's connected? No. It didn't put the power on, which I think's fine. Although it doesn't actually know that stuff exists. So it's possible that I need to place that guy down manually still. Let's see, if I place him down now, no, he still doesn't, he's still like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's unfortunate. What if I create an item channel? He doesn't seem to care at all. If I go in here and I disconnect, reconnect. Huh? No, he does not seem to care. Sometimes they just need you to like manually fix it like that, but interesting. Okay, yeah. It does appear as though these will have to be placed manually. Yeah, okay. What we can do instead then is we'll copy everything without that, because even still, I just place the cables. That's faster, right? I think so. Hopefully everything else works. So let's go in here, click settings, click confirm again, and it's copied again. Cool. And we'll chuck that in paste mode. And honestly, while I'm at it, let's do it. Why not? So we place that, and everything just places. Oh, this is actually going to be so much nicer than what we have been doing. Oh my, wow. Yeah, we'll place another one there. It didn't place it perfectly because of obvious reasons. The obvious reasons being I've only got enough stuff on me to make one at a time. But easily fixable. Assuming the stuff shows up in my inventory fast enough. Cool. That's pretty good. Some of them were missing a craft. If I try to place too many at once, it's bound to happen. For example, if I just place this again, that will fix it. Cool. And barrel. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. What do we have? This guy goes here. We good? I think we're good. I think I just place these down and then place a bunch of cables and then we're hooked up and pretty much ready to go for everything. I think so. Alright, cool. We're all set up. Forge hammer. Brilliant. Let's also grab some of these guys. Very nice. Do I still have my flux doohickey? Yep. Cool. That appears to be working. Alloy smelters smelting. Beautiful. Should be faster than my other... No, well, it won't be faster, but at least I'll be able to see it. And we can make more if we need to. This guy's powered. Awesome. And if I chuck these in, these recipes should begin as well. Relatively shortly. I might have to tell this guy that he can function. And then actually configure him. But aside from that part, everything else should be fine. So we paste this. Enable it. Excellent. Stack. Insert. Extract stack. Insert. Cool. So this guy, yeah, he's already running. Brilliant. Decently fast. You love to see it. If we go forge hammer again, and we go advanced, all I need are circuits and stuff. If I try for this, all I need is another one of those. That should be fine. Let's go iron blocks. Let's order a stack of those. Iron ingots. Do we have plenty? I think we will. I think it'll be fine. Let's make anvils. Got some anvils, but we obviously want real, brand new, fresh off the press anvils. Beautiful. Forge hammer. One of them. Order another one of these things. How long do you reckon they take? I reckon not long. I reckon, yeah, not long. Cool. Oh, I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? What have I done? I don't think I've done anything. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I pressed Control R or something? I don't know. Boom. Boom, boom. Very, very nice. Okay. What do I need to do here? Insert, insert. Tell this guy to connect. Let's have this guy keep 2 in each. Why not? And yeah, let's just do that. Paste, paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste. So these guys should start getting stuff. As you can see, some wrought iron in here. Wrought iron, let me guess, it needs 3. Is that what we're seeing here? The answer is yes. The answer is I don't know why there's wrought... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it is 3. Cool. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and change this to be 3. And that should be fine. Let's copy that. And paste it. And paste it. Cool. So he'll put 3 of everything in there. Which, for these guys... where are we? Forge hammer. Oh, it is actually what we want. We do want 3 of those going in at a time. Yeah, it should be fine. I can take this out, chuck this back in, and that will evenly distribute them. Which, as you can see, is better for us. Perfect. Alright, cool. So that should allow us to make stuff a lot faster. We might want to increase this even more, to be honest, but what I'll do for that is I'll make a recipe for the forge hammer itself. So we'll add this as a recipe, we'll add anvil as a recipe, and that will make our life a little bit easier. I can go in here and say, hey, can I get 7 more so that we can have 10 of these guys? And it's going to say, I guess, I think we can do it, and it's going to try and do it. And then we'll stack this guy up to the roof. So I guess while that's happening, we will preemptively get this stuff placed. I need to put more in my system, because currently I'm keeping like 3 at a time, and I've been learning that that's not the play. That, and then I think I just need 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be perfect. These guys are pretty much there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Very, very nice. There will be a point where I have to fix the flux points. Like, I'm not sure if we have flux properly automated, so that's on the horizon as well. That'll be a fun one to look for. But at the moment, once again, we're just sort of... We're grateful that it's working. And we're just going to keep letting it happen. I don't know... Let me know if there's a way to automate doing this part. Like, am I meant to just right-click the back with a mallet or something? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a way to do it, but with the amount of machines, or the amount of tools like wrenches and stuff, screwdrivers, I can't be bothered checking. So, let me know if there is a way, otherwise, I guess I will have to just look at it myself. But we'll see how we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. I mean, that should all work. We'll sort of hope that it will. In here, stuff looks like it's happening. You'll have to see it. Let's go ahead and turn this guy back on. So let's say ignore redstone. He'll attempt to order some fun stuff. I think as well, it was pointed out, I think by Autry, that our conveyors, one of these guys wasn't in an assembler, or possibly both. So let's have a look in here. Yeah, the conveyor module here and the robot arm are not. We might be able to fix that. And also the MV motor. These are all things we might be able to fix. LV conveyor module. This guy, we should be able to do in an assembler quite easy. We just want to use liquid rubber. Configuration 1. Seems doable. Oh, let's remove that. Click that. Cool. We'll try that later. Configuration 1. The robot arm is no configuration. And it looks like he'll just magically work, which is pretty cool. So let's chuck that in there. Awesome. Love to see it. So that's an assembler, just normal. That's our configuration 1. And then our MV motor is also nothing special. He'll just get the job done in a normal assembler. Cool. So our normal assembler is this guy here, by the looks of things. So we'll chuck in these 2 recipes. Sure. And then we've got another assembler down here. Here he is, and he is configuration 1. So he will accept this guy. We might have to cancel this. Oh no, he just uses diodes. Great question, or great point. How are we making our diodes? We're making them here, and it's very, very slow. I don't know if there's an easy way to make more of these, you know what I mean? Like, have 10 assemblers above them, and have them all working in unison. It looks like it would be very difficult. You know what? I think I could do it. We'd have to obviously change that out for like a backpack with tanks. One of you guys in the comments suggested that. Very good idea. There was also a suggestion for an ME buffer. ME ingredient buffer. Now, this is obviously intended for applied energistics, but I am very curious as to whether it will just work for just normal uses. So this guy exists, and he's just an ingredient buffer. He doesn't necessarily look like he needs to be online. There's nothing at the top saying he does. Let's have a quick little test run. Let's we'll connect it to our network. Yep. We'll connect it over here and give it a shot. So we'll go exporter in here, and what do we have? Let's put dirt in here. Let's say put some dirt in there. Field of dirt. Awesome. Let's remove that. Let's change it to fluids. Let's remove all this dirt. What do I do? How do I hold on? I don't remember the keybinds you guys told me. Whatever. That's fine. All that stuff should go away into my dank or something. That'll be fine. Cool. And then let's get a bucket of water, for example, and chuck this in, and he'll fill up with water. Yes, this guy just works. Like, that's obviously just connecting in with refined storage. That's brilliant. So, if we go back here, and we go importer, we can use this guy as our alternative for the dim chest. Or, yeah, kind of. If we're just, or our tank, I guess would be the better example. And out the stuff goes. How cool is that little guy? So an ME ingredient buffer. I'm going to hunt down the comment again to find out who said that, as well as whatever that other thing I mentioned, because these are pretty cool things that I did not know existed, and they solve, like they perfectly solve the problem that I was having. So bear with me. James Rodriguez suggested the sophisticated backpack with the tank upgrade. Great idea. That's what I probably would have used. But alternatively, Autry suggested that ingredient buffer. Very, very handy. So that here's what I'm thinking. We could do, right, ingredient buffer, have this guy do pulse inserts next set. What that'll mean is when he receives redstone, the next ingredient will go in, the next recipe. We could then have everything that's put in here go into the first thing, right? So what we would do by that is we would have them all in a row, would set it up from scratch. We would have it, you know, extract at a round robin. Yeah, kind of. How would we do it though? How would we tell it put everything into it? I think you'd have to figure out how to be smart. I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure you could. It's easy to do it with applied energistics, but it's very tricky unless I'm missing something to do it with like applied with refined storage and that sort of thing. Alternatively, I just upgrade this guy, make him a advanced assembler. That's what I want to do, so we'll probably do that anyway. But yeah, how else would I do it? I could do, well, yeah, how would we do it? I'm really not sure. I'm scratching the depths of my brain to think of an easy way to pull this off. Because I'm thinking, like, with redstone, you could have it so that, like, the redstone allows it to push everything, and then when the redstone's done, it moves, it like disconnects it or something. I don't really know how you do that. How would I tell this guy to insert, like extract everything and put it into the first guy and then move on? I don't really know. I don't know. I almost feel like what I would need to do is entangle the assembler, place him in a row, like all the entangled ones, and then have a... Oh, look at the beauty of the glow over there. And then have all of the inserts in a row, so like round robins, and we'll place like the first stack of items, the second stack of items, third stack of items, boom, and then on to the next. That will work for a single recipe. But it won't work for the... No, it would work for the glow. Yeah. Okay, I could definitely do it for one recipe. I could send it on to fill this guy, then fill the next guy, then fill the next guy. The problem is when there's like, this guy has 10 different types of ingredients, this guy has 4. Yeah. Okay. I think the play is to upgrade the assembly, the assembler, to an advanced one. So let's work towards that. I think that's going to be the short-term easy fix, and then the long-term fix will be what I said, roughly. But that we won't touch until we need to, which I'm going to regret, but too bad. MV Robot Arm. Let's get that guy. Where are we? MV Robot Arm. He can be assembled in an assembler. Da-da-da-da. Cool. Let's also... Where was I? Let's clear that grid. So he's made in just a normal assembler, so he'll go in here. This guy's Mr. Busy. Mr. Busy's in here. Oh, God. We definitely do want a bunch of diodes made. Do I have a separate assembly for each recipe already? Is that just the play? We've got plenty of room to do it. Dun, 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 dun. I could also just do it very easily in terms of, without even using XNet. You know what I mean? It's tempting. We'll leave for now, once again. I'll just get my upgrade. So we'll order this stuff, which it'll have to make in here. But like, it's pretty, like, these smaller recipes, it does in 5 seconds. That's pretty good. We'll see. I'll let this craft. I'll make the advanced thing. I've got to do a few little things at the moment anyway, so I'll let it craft while I'm doing that, and I'll meet you guys back here. Alright, I'm back. It's not done yet. Who would have thought? Somehow we have less stuff. We have less than we started with. Avengers Assemble. I see. I can time and bottle this guy if we really want to. Perhaps I do that just a little bit. Does he have a flux guy? He doesn't have a flux guy. Let's give him a flux guy. Flux guy. And then let's break this. Wow, what if I do power surge? Does that somehow do something? Nope. Bypass limit? Nope, he doesn't seem to care. Interesting. What if I do this? And what if I grab this and do this? Do each of these provide the power, do you think? No, none of them do. He will only accept 256 from this, which amounts to... I don't know, but it's not enough. To be fair, I've made him 4 times as whatever he was. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, you can place this back down, and he actually will... yeah, whatever. You can kind of get what I'm saying. A little bit. I think he's able to provide power down and up. I don't know. It's fine. That probably made things take longer. You gotta love it. Alright, we're getting there. We've got the 2 medium voltage conveyor modules. We just need robot arms. Dun, 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 dun. And he's making more motors. Why is he making more motors? Who put you up to this? Oh, the robot arms need motors. Knew it. That's fine. I think it's done. It's almost done. I need copper cables. That should be done lickety split. Lickety split. Lickety split. Lickety. Why? Why are they making me lickety? What's it? What? You? No. No. Maybe this guy. You. Liquid rubber. You're making liquid rubber. You're just so slow. We need come on guys, we need to upgrade our chemical reactor. Nah. The chemical reactor, we can expand this guy. That's fine. Let's go chemical reactor. Basic. And we just need tin rotors. We just need infinite tin rotors. We need a rotor mold and we need to make some tin rotors. Well, I'll get back to that. Hold on. We're getting distracted. Copper cable, is that what it's making yet? No, it's currently making liquid rubber. Allegedly. The machine is not accepting my copper. What are you? You're not even the right thing. No, you're not the right thing either. Why are you not the right thing? You're that. Where are you being made? Copper. Where do we think he's being made? Wherever he is full. He's completely full. You meant to be made. No, you're not being made there. None of these machines are full. This guy's full, but he's not doing it. I just set him up. He's got... What are you doing? You are working. What are you doing? He's just got invar rods. Hello? Take them out? What are you doing? Invar rod. Invar rod? Extract... did I not... No, I did. What's your excuse? Who be you? Oh, channel wasn't active. There you go. Alright, what are we're still waiting on... It must be going in an assembler. He's doing that, that's fine. You're the assembler that takes fluids. And you've got that, which you're fine. Oh god. You're making diodes. You don't make copper cables. You make 4 times copper cables. You make 1 times copper. This guy makes 1 times copper cables. I see. I am enlightened. I now comprehend. Man, that's rough. Nobody wants this. But we just have to wait. If I 2 times it, it does drain power. Well, that's unfortunate. That's okay. It's mellowed itself out at half charge. So I think we're still getting the benefit of 2 times. It's just, I don't know. He's only got half the power in him. Sure. I totally know how that works. I'll be back. I'm just gonna wait. Do I just make 1 for each? I want to make 1 for each, but I want it to be next to each other so that it's like assembler. You know what I mean? The assembler recipes are all in a row. So I think I know what I want to do. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's attempt this. I'm gonna do it over here. We're going to have all of these guys facing upwards. So we're going to do this, and I'm going to continue this across for however many recipes there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these across. Not a problem. So that's 4. Let's go Diamond Crafter, and let's get, I don't know, 5 ordered up. It's going to take him a little while, but should be faster than crafting one after the other. Boom. What are we at? 6, 7, 8. Brilliant! How does he do it? We may never know. We'll bring this guy across, because why not? He's connected. Voila. The next thing we'll do, we could probably just place them directly on it, and then just have them auto output up into a thing. Or even just, yeah. Well, why wouldn't we? Assembler. Let's make a recipe for it so that I don't have to try to figure out how to craft one every time. I know we're making a better assembler, but we'll just get this guy in there. Assembler, I want 10 of... No, I want 8 of them. I almost got too excited. He's going to have to craft some stuff. Hopefully they're a little bit easier to craft. Hopefully this guy's not making diodes again. He's making another bloody diode. He loves his diodes. Alright, basic assembler. Cool. Boom, 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 and boom. Perfect. Okay, so each of these guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... All we need to do is output stuff. Well, item input from the output side. The bottom side, we want it to be an input, which I don't think matters. I don't know. What have I done? I've done output north, but we want the output to be here. Cool. And so then I think I can just do a bunch of importers. So we'll just grab a bunch of those. And that should be fine. The fluids will come in from below. The items will output from the side. Yeah, and then I can just chuck a bunch of flux points on top. Cool. And then I just chuck the recipes in. Bob is your uncle. He's properly your uncle. Cool. So, let's sort this. Let's grab all of those. And let's give this a test run. You go there, 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 and there. And then certain problem recipes, like the diode, for example, I didn't even know where I put it. It's, yeah, this guy. We can upgrade this guy to be the better assembler, if we so choose, by grabbing this, breaking this guy, slapping that down. And that shouldn't be a problem. As you can see, this guy's cooking. Getting the job done. That's what you love to see. And the item is automatically imported. Perfect. That's wonderful. The job is done. Very nice. And yeah, we've got the advanced assembler. So if I attempt to order another one, let's add the recipe for it as well. That'll probably be a fun idea. That way we can bulk order it if we dare. Let's go there, assembler, chuck that in there. Cool. So advanced assembler, I order one. Over here, quite a few of these are going to kick off, I think. Copper cables, we have 35 wires in here. So this guy's possibly option number 2 for our upgrade, just based on what we're seeing here. And yeah, like, is that all we're waiting on? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, we've already got the good electronic circuit stored. We will be making some motors and stuff. So over here, it's making a motor, but it looks like it's just making one at the moment. And yeah, I think it's because it's waiting on more wires. Copper cable. Interesting. Let's consult this. Is there a better way? No, it's only done with the assembler, allegedly. I think the only other play would be making a bigger one. Oh, I thought, and then cutting it down, but it doesn't. You can't even do that, can you? No. All of these take 5 seconds, so the only benefit will be half the time with a medium voltage. And even that's not that crazy in terms of time saving, I guess. But it's nice. It's good that you can actually see where things happen. Now, this sort of setup, we could I want to say easily, we could make this work. We could somehow make this work. We would tell each... No, I don't really know how to do it. I mean, like, we could. I'm thinking about making multiple assemblers. And how to pull that off. I think we should. Because I think it's something that we need to learn how to do. And we're going to benefit from it. I'm just trying to decide which way we want to go about it. One option is, for example, I make, let's say, 10 assemblers. And then I configure my XNet, for example, perfectly for 10. Alternatively, I don't know what alternatively, but alternatively there's something out there. I think... Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we grab one of those ME ingredient buffers and we pull it off. So we'll wait for this guy to finish, I guess. We'll let him do his thing, whatever. This guy doesn't use much power at all, so I think we can actually multiply it, and that's only taking it up to that much. And we've 4 times it, and it's only using 84 power. It looks like our limit was what we saw earlier, which was a lot higher. So if I really wanted to, I could do 8 times. All right, it's starting to drain a little bit, but it's obviously so much faster as well, which is pretty cool. It's interesting to see the 8 times because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like it's not perfect. It's nowhere near 8 times because this guy should be doing 1 a second. It should be 1, 1, 1. Like, you know what I mean? Anyhow, that's fine. So I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna break this. Cool. As a result, I might need to run some cables down here. That's not the right thing at all. Oh god. Perfect. Put that away. What I want to do is grab that and run this down here. That way when I break anything, the rest are all still connected. Cool. We're going to place the ingredient buffer right here. He should get everything. He should get all the stuff as it comes in. Cool. We are then going to XNet it up, if you will. So what that's going to look like is possibly in here. A little bit of XNet. No, we kind of do need to have access to putting like a power on it. You know what I mean? Let's land. Where are we? Power. I should probably put power on a different. It's fine. Everything's fine. Cool. Let's go and grab yellow. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect here and here, and then we're going to go upwards. So that's fine so far. I don't really know how many we're going to do, but we'll do at least a few of them so that we've got it up and running. Cool. That is going to monitor the input, the output. All we need is item output, so that'll be a dim chest set up again, I think, that we'll just chuck there. That should be fine. We then just need to place more assemblers. So assembler. Let's go assembler. We've got our advanced assembler, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, why not? We'll replace the bottom one. I don't really know if that's going to matter, but it's replaced. We've done it. And let's go one more assembler. Once again, we'll just do a normal one, so it's quick and easy. Cool. Now, because of how I've got this set up, I will need to tell them to allow the output to, or the input to happen through the output, which is the back piece. Cool. We will then go here. Not here. Here. And we'll need to make a few things. So we'll need to do our item channel. We will need to do our second item channel. And then we'll need to do our fluid channel. They're all going to be on round robin. I'm going to set the extract for the items up. I don't want it to do anything yet, which I guess it hasn't, so it's perfect. Fingers crossed though. We want this guy to extract. We want him to extract, if we go copper wire, copper cable. This is what we're making, right? And it's liquid rubber and 1. So 144. Let's bookmark it as well. Then we can say extract single items, and that should be fine. It'll put an item round robin. We can also say in here to no, this one's fine actually. Let's clear that. We can say in here in the fluid tab to extract 144. So it's going to extract 144 at a time. It's going to do a round robin, and it's going to place them in each of these. And that should be fine. What we can do as well is we can tell this, hey, if there's one in here, I don't want anything else. And we can copy that and paste it on the rest. And we're going to hope that that's fine. This one as well, what we can do is we can say, put items in, but I only want you to put in, like, if there's more than 144, I don't want it. Which I think we can do. In fact, I think we can actually just remove this, so there's no maximum rate, right? Sure, 5,000. You can take out 5,000. But then say, hey, I only want you to put in 144. And I think that will work. We're going to find out relatively soon, but I think it will work. Then for each of these guys, we want it to extract. We can take a stack out. I don't think it matters too much. And we can paste that down on each of these and then insert into the dim chest. And so I think this will work. But once again, there's only one way to find out, and that is by ordering another assembler. So boom, let's have a look. Inside here, we've got the liquid and the copper wire. And as you can see in here, we have 144 liquid rubber and the other stuff. Obviously, these guys are suffering from no flux power itis, a severe allergy. But even that whole time, they didn't get anything extra. They took what they needed, and that's that. And we'll see if this works. It gets it instantly. The reason why you want it to be instant and you want it to be extracting 144 and inserting 144 is you don't want two of these to be empty, and it puts like a little bit into this one and a little bit into that one. You know what I mean? And I think it can do that, so that's why you want to be careful. But that's going to be a lot faster, to the point where we've got multiple recipes in this assembler now, which we didn't have before. Prior to that, this guy was like, sure, I'll make it when I'm ready. But this guy, as you can see, is pretty much done. Now, this exact same setup can work for each of these. The problem will obviously be the power, which we could just chuck on the front. So it's not really a problem, it's just a visual thing. If I wanted to expand this guy, for example, which maybe we do. I'm thinking a better assembler is probably fine. What we would have to do is we would have to have a filtered extract and insert for each of these items. Yeah. So, for example, we would have to extract only copper on one channel. Actually, no, I think we could extract everything possibly. And we would just tell it, like, hey, this machine... how would I do it? No, yeah, I think you would have to have separate channels. But you would tell it, like, only 2 copper cables in here. And it would do it. And you would have to hope that it does it all in order perfectly. But I think you could. I think it would work. So it's more just, if we need to do it, we can. Now we have the way to do it. But in the meantime, we can benefit from doing something like this. And I do think it's a massive benefit. Because I can attempt to order another one. We don't have silver dust. Can I... silver dust. What are we doing for dust currently? I know I'm just manually crafting it, but like, can we not? Can we be grown-ups and just make silver dust? I'd love to just make some silver dust. We can forge hammer the ore. We can macerate a bunch of stuff that no one wants to do. We can crusher. We can sieve. We can mechanism crusher. I think that's the play. I think we just mechanism crusher. Or we just do this. Enrichment chamber. Alright, we'll enrichment chamber. Enrichment. Oh. Enriching factory. Grab one of these. Brilliant. Let's go upgrades. We want 8 and 8. Go back to the enrichment. He should be on his way, hopefully. Brilliant. And we'll slap this guy right here as well. He'll go there. Boom. Boom. Cool. Cool. Everything's fine. Auto sort. You're going to input from behind. You're going to output at the top. And we'll just do an importer. Cable. See, that's fine. He'll do his thing. Let's go power. We're almost done this episode, so everyone relax. Power, the upgrades, all that stuff's in. And let's just add a recipe for this. So I want to get, what was it, tin dust? I don't even think it was tin dust, but we're going to do tin dust. No, we've got plenty of tin dust currently. I do not, can we order tin dust? We can. Okay. So it's just, was it silver dust? I don't know if it was silver dust, but we don't have the ability to make it currently. So I'll tell you what, it's silver dust. We're going to add that as a recipe. And that's now on the menu. Let's see if it was what we were after. I believe it was. Cool. As you can see, this guy, decently fast at what he does. That should no longer be a problem. What we might do as well is silver dust. Let's just preemptively order a good, like, 10,000 dust. That'll give this guy plenty of work to do. And it will solve that problem. Cool. And then over here, this guy's working. As you can see, a lot faster now. He's actually seemingly able to keep up with this stuff. He does get he's barely keeping up, but barely keeping up is still keeping up. It's just barely. Which I'm very happy about. And then over here, all the wires. I mean, it's perfect, right? If we search good circuit, we have none. If I try to order it, it says we can. So why don't we have any? Because I broke the recipes before. But if I cancel this, in fact, if I cancel everything, we should actually get it ordered again. And we'll be able to find out where our different problems are. For example, the robot arm. What's happening? I don't even know. Are we waiting on tin plates? No? I mean, maybe we were. I can't really tell. All I know is he's ordering them. Robot arms. Tin cables it's crafting. Are we not doing that over here? Where are tin cables happening? Tin cable. Tin cable. Oh, tin cable. We're doing it. We're probably doing it in crafting, aren't we? It's probably happening over here. Oh my god. The tin cables. Is that really where it's happening? I can't even tell. Making copper nickel, tin wires. I don't know. Are we... Because we should be making tin wire in here. Right, so that shouldn't be a problem. We've got silver plates. We've got tin plates. It does look like it's processing it. I guess it's just not doing it that fast. I think it's fine. Is it because we're waiting on the rubber sheets? I think it is. So this... Oh, and the copper nickel plates. All right, can we... Hold on. I know we got distracted, and I know it is pretty much the end of the episode. Can we get this stuff? Hold on. Vanadium. We've got vanadium steel dust. We can make plates. They're right around the corner. I just need I need the stuff. But to do that, I needed to blast furnace it, and I completely forgot. Alright. Next episode, we set up a blast furnace. It appears to be the only way to do it. Now, I do have an arc furnace, but I don't think this lets me smelt the thing. I think this just lets me pull apart other stuff made of the thing. It's sort of like a disassembler of sorts. Yes, it does seem to be. What I could do as well is I could just press U on the steel dust that I have and see my options. Alloy blast smelter at EV, that's not happening. Centrifuge will bring it back down. The blast furnace is doable, and it's what we're gonna have to do, sadly. Yeah, okay. That's so I can get another cutter. Whereas the alternative is I just set up another cutter. Break this, place this. That doesn't work. It was worth a try. Let's go here. Boom. Did this guy have an upgrade? Allegedly not. Okay. Cutter. At Greg. Basic cutter. Let's order most of the parts. What do I need? I need a cobalt thingy thing, which I cannot make easily. I don't remember doing this at all. Did we seriously do this? Cobalt brass? Cobalt brass, that's a mixer with... Oh, cobalt. Yeah, okay. I think we did do that. Cobalt brass. We do have some more cobalt brass left. So, I mean, that's a positive. And allegedly we can order more. I would just need more brass. Who would have thought? But we can do a decent amount, it looks like. We can do like 40 of that stuff. So we'll get that cooking. He's making copper nickel dust. But he's, you know, he'll get there. He'll get there, I'm sure. This stuff we can just smelt. Brilliant. Chuck that in there. That gives us 9 of this stuff. What am I after? Let's try to make some recipes. I would like to at least get another cutter up and running. And possibly even tell one to only be for copper nickel and only for the other thing. It says with... Oh, yeah, for the recipe. Gotcha. Boom. The buzzsaw. Let's just say 4 of this equals the stuff, and I'll make it in the thing, and everything will be fine. Grab that. It's going to equal that. Cool. Awesome. The brass plates. How do we want to pull that off? We could cutter it, but no one wants to do that because that's what we're waiting on. But it probably is what I'll do, just because it will be 9 for 9. You know what I mean? Which is a pretty good deal when you're dealing with this stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take that out, and then I'll chuck these back in there. and that will work out just wonderfully. We'll do a few things. We'll say, hey, this is how you make the thing. We'll also say 4 of you equals you. We'll jump in here. We'll say, hey, this recipe, please. And it'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll make it happen, mate. And we'll say, wonderful. Love working with you. Then we will... I don't know what we'll do. Oh, yeah, then we add it to the requester. We just say, hey, keep one of these in the system. Give it a go. See if you can. Who knows? Sometimes the stuff might show up. And that's what its job will be. So this guy's currently making... Oh, no, he's already done it. Recipe. Oh, he's currently doing it, yeah. So he'll be on his way. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. He's using none. Let's break that, break that. He's now using that. Cool. I think we can multiply this guy's speed. I mean, 2 times. If he loses a bit of power, ever so slightly, but he cuts off halfway, and he still looks like he's about twice as fast, so a win-win, I guess. That's the wrong tool, but that's okay. We'll live. We'll live. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't need to do it this episode, but I'll feel really good if I do, and I'll feel not as good if I don't. Basic cutter. Boom! I think we might even be able to do 2. Well, whoa, we'll slow down a little bit, but like I think we might be able to. How's this guy going? He's got a lot to do. Let's cancel everything and quickly order one. Did we get it in time? We did. Ha 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 ha. So that should be happening in here. They should be showing up. This guy should be ordering them. He's not currently, but that's okay. I'll attempt to order them. There they go. Yep. I'll chuck them there, and that will be that done. And then I'll attempt to order another cutter. And it will do it. Brilliant. You love to see it. Let's stack this up here. Chuck in water. Looks like that's fine. He might do with an upgrade for the water and stuff, but he seems to be fine. He's doing alright at the moment. He's having a blast. Let's go at XNet and quickly get some advanced connectors. We will need... what did I just do? Advanced green connector. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Green connector. That works. I'm like, oh, what's happening? Boom. Hold on. Connector. What do I need? I need chest. Chest. 1000. Thank you. This guy's made out of these guys, which goes here. Boom. Sure, we've got a stack now. Boom, boom. Plenty. Okay. Oh, we only needed one. That's okay. Boom, boom, boom. We want to say, hey, put 1 in each of these. Copy, paste, paste. And then when you're done, take the stuff out. And then in order to make this work perfectly, chuck these back in there. And now it should evenly distribute them. And do 1 at a time. Each of these should be extracting stacks, so that's fine. Awesome. That should help out things quite a bit. The rest of this stuff should still be ordering, doing fun, having a blast. All round should be good. We can come over here and consult our things. Nothing's currently processing. Because I think we're still after some gallium. Potentially. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Final Phoenix 13. And thank you for all the helpful comments. We've learnt a bit. We've learnt quite a lot. We're X-netting. We're X-netting it up. Yeah, this should be good. I think I can expand this all upwards. I think that's fine. We might do a similar thing for any other machines that we run into issues for. But for as long as this works, we'll do it. And I think it's good, right? Because like if we're like, oh, we really need chemical reactors, I can mass produce a bunch. And if I can't set them up here, like this, then we can set them up in this chain. Which is probably pretty much the exact same design. Just a little bit different. And these can all go next to each other. I'll just have to do green, you know, different colors in between. But yeah, cool. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.